students, today we are going to start a new chapter from Physics 1 and it is superposition of waves. In earlier syllabus there were two chapters, wave motion and stationary waves. Here in this chapter, two chapters have been added from the old syllabus, that is wave motion and stationary waves, and one additional new point is added, that is a solometer. And this new point solometer which is going to perform in a physics laboratory in your college. So we start this chapter, that is the superposition of waves. In 11th standard we have studied the definition for wave, amplitude of the wave, displacement of the wave and its equation, then time period of the wave, wavelength of the wave, relation between velocity and wavelength of the wave. It was V is equal to n lambda. Then we have seen the definition for progressive wave, and that progressive wave characteristics, how that wave is traveling into the medium and what are its characteristics. That characteristics again we are going to see here in as a basic concepts. And that progressive wave which is classified into two types. One type of progressive wave is a transverse wave, and second type of the progressive wave it is into a longitudinal waves. Okay, so in the last year we have seen different concepts regarding the wave motions and their equations and their terms. So what is the exactly wave? Wave is nothing but if these are the particles, when they receive the energy from medium, particles starts vibrating from their mean positions. Okay, so maximum displacement of particle. So this is one particle, this is second particle, this is third particle, fourth particle, fifth and sixth particle. So these are said to be maximum displacement of particle from its mean position. Mean position here is a particle. This is mean position of particle and this is maximum displacement of particle. We know that the maximum displacement of particle from mean position, it is called as what? Okay, it is called as amplitude. It is called as amplitude. So I can connect all the boundaries. All the boundaries means all the maximum positions of the particles. I will get a single wave. So I can say wave is nothing but disturbance of particle in the medium. So these are the maximum displacement positions of the particles which constitute a simply wave. This is one phase in a plus direction and here is a negative. Maximum displacement of the particle from its mean position. So I can say the wave is nothing but the disturbance of particles traveling through the medium. Due to medium, particles receive the energy. Particles vibrate from their mean positions. By connecting all the maximum positions of the particle, we constitute a single wave. So keep in mind, wave is nothing but the disturbance of particles through the medium. So that disturbance may changes from medium to medium. In liquid, particles disturbance is there. In a vacuum, particle disturbance is there. Okay, and in the air also there is a particle disturbance is there. So whenever the wave is traveling from sun reaching on the earth through vacuum, that wave also travels in the form of the vibrations of the particles. And if you consider the sound waves or propagation of sound waves, energy should be transmitted, and that energy given to the particles. When the particles use the energy, they vibrate from their mean position and then they produces a sound waves. That waves it was called as the longitudinal waves, and light waves are always a transverse waves. This was the properties of the progressive waves. So the maximum displacement of particle from its mean position, it is called as the amplitude. Okay, and when the wave is propagated into the medium, the direction along which wave is traveling, it is called as a direction of propagation. इट इज कॉल्ड एज डायरेक्शन ऑफ प्रोपॅगेशन. म्हणजे ज्या दिशेला वेव्ह जात असते ती त्याची काय असते, डायरेक्शन ऑफ प्रोपॅगेशन. सो पार्टिकल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर, ओके, which perform the oscillations or vibrations from its mean position, which carries the wave in terms of the energy. So there was one term that is a wavelength. It is defined as the length of the wave. It is said to be wavelength lambda. The wave is traveling with particular velocity. Velocity of the wave is said to be v, and we have seen that relation between velocity of wave and wavelength of wave in terms of frequency. That equation was v is equal to L lambda, or it was called as the v is equal to f lambda. This was the relation between velocity of wave and wavelength of wave in terms of a frequency. So you should keep in mind the relation between velocity and wavelength of the wave in terms of frequency is v is equal to L lambda. Okay, L lambda. But what is n? It is, what is n? It is number of oscillations. एक oscillation complete किया 1 सेकंड का. So number of oscillations per unit time, it is called as the frequency. Or you can find the time period. T is equal to simply 1 by L. T is equal to simply 1 by L. This is said to be time period. The time required for the wave to complete one cycle. One cycle means this is half cycle. This is second half cycle. This gives a total one cycle, or I can say one complete oscillation or one complete vibration. This is one vibration in the upper direction. This is another vibration in the down direction. Only the phase is said to be changed. इथं phase कसा आहे, हा हे वरच्या डायरेक्शनला पार्टिकल्स व्हायब्रेशन आहे, इथं काय खालच्या डायरेक्शनला पार्टिकल्स व्हायब्रेशन, म्हणजे दोन्ही कशा एकमेकांच्या अपोजिट फेज मध्ये व्हायब्रेशन व्हायला लागले. दिस कंप्लीट अ सिंगल वेव्ह. टाइम रिक्वायर्ड टू कंप्लीट अ single wave of wavelength lambda, it is called as the time period of the wave, capital T. In some book it is given as a small t, but small t refers to the instantaneous time for the particular case. So this is just a basic concepts regarding the wave, and already you know the properties of waves. Already you know what is meant by the progressive waves and what is that transverse wave and longitudinal wave. So progressive wave, I can say that it is a wave which is traveling continuously in the medium without loss of energy. त्या वेव्हचा मीडियम मध्ये कुठल्याही प्रकारचा लॉस होत नाही. इट इज कॉल्ड एज द प्रोग्रेसिव्ह वेव्स, बिकॉज इन सम केसेस वी हॅव सीन द डॅम्प ऑसिलेशन. जसा टाइम वाढत जाईल तसं काय होतंय, ॲम्प्लिट्यूड कमी 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 होत जाते. म्हणजे इथे एनर्जी कॉन्स्टंट आहे का, नाही, कारण ॲम्प्लिट्यूड कमी झाली. On each oscillation of the wave, the amplitude of the wave reduces to 0. So I can say this is the damped oscillations, or wave is said to be damped wave. But the wave in which energy is continuously travel in the medium without any loss, means amplitude at all points remains the same. Okay. The disturbance of the wave traveling in the medium without loss of energy, and that disturbance is how it is. The disturbance is traveling continuously in the medium without loss of energy, or I can say without damping. Damping is also decreasing amplitude. So without damping, that disturbance travel in the medium continuously. That wave is called as the progressive wave. That wave is called as the progressive wave. Okay. Then what is the first property or characteristics? Okay, the particles vibrate. The particles vibrate with same frequency and same amplitude. म्हणजे सगळे जे काही पार्टिकल्स व्हायब्रेट होतात त्याच्या मेन पोझिशन पासून या सगळ्यांची अँप्लिट्यूड आणि फ्रिक्वेन्सी काय असते, सेमच असते. ओके. सेकंड, if here are the particles are vibrating in upper directions, here are the particles which are vibrating in the downward directions. म्हणजे या दोघांच्या मध्ये फेज चेंज किती आहे बघा. फेज चेंज कसा करणार, हा इथं आहे, हा इथं आहे. दोघांच्या मध्ये फेज चेंज किती आहे, इथं पाय. इथं फेज चेंज किती असणार आहे, 2 पाय फ्रॉम द 0. ओके. So some particles are moving in the upper directions, some particles are moving in the downward direction. So I can say the phase of each particle, the phase of each particle varies with distance. The phase of each particle varies with distance. म्हणजे जसं डिस्टन्स इथून वाढत जाईल तसा फेज हा वरती गेला, इकडे फेज हा खाली गेला. पण या ठिकाणी डिस्टन्स 0 असेल तर फेज काय 0 आहे. या ठिकाणी डिस्टन्स इथून स्टार्ट झाला पार्टिकल तर डिस्टन्स किती आहे 0 आहे. तर इथून दोन्ही पार्टिकल स्टार्ट झाले बरोबर. मग इकडून या पार्टिकलचा फेज वरती, इकडून या पार्टिकलचा फेज खाली. तो बोथ आर व्हायब्रेटिंग इन अपोजिट फेज. सो दैट फेज डिफरेंस बिटवीन them is said to be a, it is said to be a pi. This may be the second property. These are some in general properties. Okay, the particle amplitude is maximum. The particle amplitude is maximum when they starts from mean position. When they starts from mean position म्हणजे ज्याला पार्टिकल मीन पोझिशन पासूनच सुरू होतील त्याच वेळेला काय देणार आहे त्यांची अँप्लिट्यूड ही मॅक्सिमम. पार्टिकल इथून स्टार्ट झाला तर हे काय होणार आहे मॅक्सिमम डिस्प्लेसमेंट. पार्टिकल इथून स्टार्ट झाला मीन पोझिशन पासून तर हे काय होणार आहे मॅक्सिमम डिस्प्लेसमेंट. So whenever the particle starts from the mean position, when they migrate from their mean position, you will get the maximum amplitude. That is the characteristics of the progressive wave. When the particle amplitude is maximum, okay, the particle amplitude is maximum when they start from mean position always. And for these are some in general properties we are discussing. Already we have discussed 11 properties of progressive waves. Okay, and this is also available for the first point of this chapter. The progressive wave classified into two types. One wave it is said to be transverse, vice versa, transverse. The second wave it is said to be longitudinal, along the length, that is said to be longitudinal wave. So what is this transverse waves? Any radiation or any mechanical waves, if I plug a rope at one end, okay, and I give the jerk to the particular rope, then rope performs transverse wave. Then what is that transverse wave? It is the wave in which particles vibrations are perpendicular to the direction of propagation. म्हणजे ज्या डायरेक्शनला वेव्ह जात असते त्याला पार्टिकल्स व्हायब्रेशन कसं असतं परपेंडिक्युलर आहे. सो दीज आर द व्हायब्रेशन्स ऑफ द पार्टिकल्स. These are the vibrations of the particles. Okay, so particles vibrating perpendicular to the direction of propagation. So such type of waves are called as a transverse wave. Upper part, the particles vibration in upper part, that upper part it is called as the crust, and vibration of particle in the normal of it is said to be a trough. So crust and trough travels through the medium for the particular transverse wave. Crust and trough travels into the medium, okay, for the particular transverse wave. Transfer vice versa. इथे ट्रान्सफर एनर्जी कशी होते अपवर्डला आहे, इकडे ट्रान्सफर ऑफ एनर्जी कशी आहे डाउनवर्डला आहे. सेम परत पुढच्या वेव्हला अपवर्ड, पुढच्या वेव्हला डाउनवर्ड. त्यामुळे व्हाइस वर्सा ट्रान्सफर ऑफ एनर्जी इन द अप डायरेक्शन अँड डाउन डायरेक्शन. That's why it is called as a transverse wave. It is a transverse wave. And then longitudinal wave. Whenever we are talking sound energy coming from the source, okay, source of the sound. So when that energy is coming towards the listener, how the energy is transferred into the medium. When you are getting signal or when you are getting the sound waves from the source of sound, then energy is transferred into the medium in the form of alternate compression. This also we have studied in the 11th standard. Compression and rarefactions. Compression, rarefaction. Compression and again it is a rarefaction. At the end you will get some result, compression or rarefaction. So the energy transfer in the medium in terms of compression and rarefaction, such type of waves are called as the longitudinal wave because the vibrations of the particles are along the direction of propagation. Vibrations of the particles are along the direction of propagation. So such type of waves are called as the longitudinal waves. Such type of waves are called as the longitudinal waves. These are the waves traveling along the length, and this is the wave in which particles are vibrating. Vibrations of the particles along the direction of propagation, that's why we say to be along the length. Vibration along the length, it is called as the longitudinal waves. These are the two properties of progressive wave, that is the transverse waves and longitudinal waves. But the wave is traveling in the form of sine wave. The wave is traveling in the form of cos wave. So based upon their amplitudes, they can change the equation from sin omega t to cos omega t. This property also we have seen in the 11th standard for the chapters wave. Now, if the wave is traveling in the form of sine wave, like this, it performs sine function. It will start the wave. Okay? Its displacement is said to be y is equal to a sin omega t. A sin omega t. But instead of starting from mean position O, if the wave starts from this point P पासून जर वेव्ह स्टार्ट झाली, हा पॉइंट ज्याला इथं जाणार त्याला इथला पार्टिकल पुढे जाणार, दिस पॉइंट रीचेस टू दिस पॉइंट रीचेस टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, म्हणजे हा पॉइंट O आणि त्याचा रेफरन्स परत हाच पॉइंट मी कन्सिडर केला O. पॉइंट P काय लॅगिंग द O. पॉइंट P कसा आहे लॅगिंग द O बाय सम फेज. व्हाय सम फेज? बिकॉज particle starts from position P, one particle. Second particle starts from position O. When one particle reaches to O position, particle at O position reaches to the next position. म्हणजे हा याच्या मागे आहे. Means the particle at position P is lagging by some phase by the particle at O. So that lagging of the phase of the particle can be represented as a sin omega t minus delta. But this is the equation is applicable for the wave when the wave traveling in a positive x direction. When the wave is traveling in the negative x direction, the equation can be changed as y is equal to a sin omega t plus delta. This is the equation for displacement of particle in a negative x direction, and this is the displacement of particle in a positive x direction. हे equation लक्षात ठेवा. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर आपल्याला हे लागणार आहे. डिस्प्लेसमेंट इन अ पॉझिटिव्ह डायरेक्शन a sin omega t minus delta. Delta means lagging of the particle position from the next particle position. हा p ज्याला O ला जाणार त्याला हा O particle पुढच्या पोझिशनला जाणार, म्हणजे दोघांच्या मध्ये लॅगिंग आहे. That lagging is represented as a delta. So this is one equation, amplitude A, displacement of particle from mean position y is equal to a sin omega t minus delta along positive x direction, and displacement of particle in the negative x direction y is equal to a sin omega t plus delta. Okay, so in the next lecture we will see the equation of the wave. Okay, thank you. You can stop here.